Hey, it's a boy. Burb. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream again. Episode 2 of How to Make an Avatar. How are you all today? No answers. Great. So yeah, let's summarize what we've done last time, and we'll go through with what we're gonna do today. So last time what we did in episode 1 is we revealed our avatar, which is this beautiful boy right there. And I called him Rai. I'm still not sure about the name. But right now the code name is Rai. With R-Y. Code name. Then we reviewed the sketch. And we started modeling the actual model. Which for right now it looks like the Blender. Blender. Recording. Alright, so I've got to back up. This. So we've done in 3 hours this using a couple sketches. And this was just last time. Today what I plan to do is finish up the organic arm, but we've got organic and cybernetics combined. And I may also start on the legs. And if we have time, maybe start, I'll edit some stuff, and maybe start the cybernetics. Yeah, we still got a long way to go, but it's still quite a lot of progress in 3 hours. But first off, I wanted to try something with the eyes. Oh, I swear, the eyes, they trigger me. I'm gonna make them a little smaller. Because right now they're just a little too big. Smaller eyes, they feel better, I feel like. I mean, knowing it's cybernetic eyes as well, I'm gonna add some extrudes as well to add just a little more details. But for now, we're just doing the basic mesh without too many details. So yeah, the hands. Let's start with that, shall we? I need to re-enable my overlays. So as usual, like the last stream, if you have any questions about avatar creation, you can just ask me in the chat. I'll be able to answer you live. I've got both YouTube and Twitch chat loaded up. So yeah, you can just ask me if you need any help or want to know exactly what I'm doing. You can just ask. I'm here to help. I also had someone proposed to me some kind of to make a cheat sheet for every episode, what we're doing, and some tips. Didn't have the time to do that just yet, but it's quite a good idea. I might do it at one point. Not now though, because I'm a bit out of time. So yeah, with the fingers, we have to be sure they can bend correctly. Because on each finger there's like 3 bands. There's 3 bones. I won't name the bones exactly because I'm not that much into anatomy. I know there's 3 bones per finger. Even a thumb has normally has 3 bones, but we can cheat with 2. In front of it. Actually, I might make this a little thinner though. Because we don't want a tube for an arm. Yeah, I'll quickly do this. Just to add a little more shape. Perfect. Let's see. Because we want the... Do we need a hand palm though? Because this is a bird, this is not a human. I mean, I guess I can start making the fingers and everything, and we'll see after that. Okay, so yeah, connect this there, connect this there. You connect this here. Okay, not like that, I want a triangle, thank you. Okay. Not this way, this way. Here we go. Actually, yeah. Might be a little problematic. Yeah, we have to split this in 2. So I'll take this and move all of those further so we can have some thickness to our fingers. Yeah, so good to be back on stream. Is that good? Yeah, that should be good. Mirror that here, mirror that there. And these faces are going to be red. Booyah! Phaeton can do the same with this finger. Ah, it's fine. Look, no, not that edge. This edge. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Perfect. There we go, Link. Okay, I want to try something with the play because this is not just instrumental. Hold up. Give me just instrumental music. Thank you. Yeah, I need to check some pairs at least because yeah, I haven't really used that player before because, you know, I never streamed. So I'm still kind of learning how to use it. So So yeah, so connect this here, connect this here. Actually, which ship should be better? Factory. I should pretty edge that way then. Should I? I think I'm gonna try that anti-edge that way. Let me try it. Faces. No, okay, no. Only faces. Here we go. I don't need to delete these ones. Alright. This here. And there you go. What's happening with the shading here? Is it the wrong way? What? Why is the shading so weird there? Oh, you know what? It's probably not the same material. Yeah, it's not the same material, that explains it. Yeah, same here. Yeah. Thanks, Omnium Space. I swear I'm gonna bring this bird to life. I mean, he kind of got hurt because he's missing an arm and a leg, but you know, with those cybernetics, he's gonna be even more alive than before. Actually, I never told like the story I imagined for this character. I guess because I didn't have one at the beginning, but but yeah, did just say he's a dude, and he's like fighting and stuff. He's epic like that, and he got super badly injured, so he had to get his arm and his leg amputated, and he also lost both of his eyes. But luckily in his universe, they have super advanced cybernetics, for which he got some, and he's got a super overpowered arm and super overpowered leg, and also some very, very precise eyes. It's like a superhuman, but bird version. And this is the story I just thought of on the spot. Alright, yeah, just to make my life a bit easier, I'm gonna turn off battery good. Just so I know at least where I put each of my polygons. Here we go. That's not gonna be right. Yeah, we'll have to split that somehow. Delicious iced tea, perfect. Iced tea is my fuel. You don't give me iced tea, I die. Bang, 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 bang. Red. Boy, that finger is thick. I should probably make it a little small. Ah, yeah, there's definitely a little offset. Oops. What did I do here to have an offset like that? Did I move it by mistake? Oh, yeah. I saw a little move there. I mean, it's not that bad. Could have been worse. I can just keep it like that or move it a little back. The back here is going to be flat. Like the back of a hand. Like this and this here, like this and this. So those to be red. These as well. Yeah, the palm is not gonna move too much, so we don't really have to worry too much about that. It's really the fingers we have to worry about here. Alright. Perfect. This looks a little weird. Yeah, right. That explains why. Let me restart that a little bit there. How can I connect these? Finger, this is still at the center. Oh, yeah. Oops, I forgot there was another finger there. Because not all models have 5 fingers, so that's why I may have forgotten. Because knowing how I make birds all the time, I don't do all of them with the 5 fingers. Okay, this one for the top finger here, I'm gonna connect it the other way around, so... that one first and then this. Same on this side. Hey. Okay. Right. It's like these. Red. I read it a little more. One more triangle here. Wait, one little tip as well. Quick tip, because I'm gonna use it here. If you have like small details like here and want to get a bit closer, but it gets, well, hidden if you get too close. Well, that's just what we call the clipping plane. In game engines like Unity, and also when you're editing a model, there's what we call the clipping planes. You've got a close one and you've got a far one. And those are used to limit the distance at which the game is rendered. Or the model, or the scene. That's what I want to do. And yeah, sometimes it may be a bit too close or too far. And in this case, the close clipping plane is too far. So what you can do is press N to pop up the left, not left. I don't even know my sides. The right menu, right there. And if you go in the little view tab, you've got focal length, clip start, and end. And if you change the clip start, it's gonna change the close clipping thing. So let's say right now it's at 0.1 meter. I'm gonna put it to 0.01 meter. And there we go. Now I can zoom much further without this being hidden. And you can do the same with the far clipping plane, which is the end here. And also if you need a bit bigger or smaller FOV, and you can adjust the focal length. I personally keep it at the default. I never really change these settings, apart from some rare occasions. Just like so, and there you go. Yeah, sure. Do I need one in the back here? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. Okay, our fingers like kind of cubes right now. But I mean, it's a bird. Feathers are flat. So, you know. I'm still gonna give him a little imperfection, so a little, maybe a bit of thickness at the beginning and flatten at the end. But yeah, this finger looks kind of weird. Okay, I see why it looks weird. Because I didn't do the edge here properly. I mean, I couldn't do it because of this was made here. Would I delete those faces? Take this. Put it a little back. And up. Oh, it's still gonna look weird. I guess we can do some adjustments to the topology later, as long as we don't start texturing. So out of these here, I'm gonna make wider. That seems good. I guess I can split this in half, just get a bit more bending going on, more flexibility. Let's see, that part's not gonna bend well, but it's not the part that's gonna bend a lot either. That's why I'm adding a little bit of details there. What I'm gonna do for here though. What if I should do all of them like that? Let me try. Nah, not that. That doesn't look good. Not. Try to delete an edge. Delete a face instead. Oops. Should I try to change the topology here? I can always try and move this up a bit. It still looks weird. That's the problem here. Could make it like that. So why is this? Yeah, there we go. Where did I stop the white on the sketch? Yeah, stop it here. Yeah, I'm gonna delete those edges. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Anaki Arcade? Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you enjoy it as well. Yeah, I'm having fun with this stream. It's a bit of a puzzle, but you know I like puzzles, so... It is not a problem with me. There we go. You know, this part here looks weird. Everything looks weird. Always looks weird. I don't know about that bit here. Bang. 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 Would it be better like this? Probably. I wonder if I can reduce the topology by doing this. Like taking all these. Okay, this is not a good idea. You experiment, you fail, repeat. 3D modeling in a nutshell. Alright, now we've got to add some bends here so the fingers can bend. So, okay, so we have one bend here. Another one in the middle here. Nice though. Okay, this bend here is not gonna be perfect. But what can you do with so little polish? I mean, I guess the ideal would have been to make this as a texture instead of polygons. But it would have less detail and it would be less sharp. Which is not something I'm going for. I'm going for as many details as possible. Okay, how in the... Oh, you didn't split this one? Okay, maybe like that, and... Good. Yeah, I guess what's with white painting? We will see. If you're just tuning into the stream, welcome. Give us a little follow if you enjoyed the stream. And if you have any questions about 3D modeling, making avatars, or you just want to chat, you can just say anything in the chat, I guess. I'm here live to answer your questions. This is your time. Yeah. In this model, all quads have to go. Is that we experienced it last time. We had a quad and it looked like a square, it didn't look like triangles. Even in flat shading. That's why I'm cutting those quads. If I do something like this, maybe it... That's not what I wanted to cut. Oh, that explains it. There's just no faces at all. Got one extra quad here. Yeah, you. Here we go. Oh boy, I like how I cut the third finger before the second. Oops. I mean, it's no worries. We don't need to do them in order. I should try to get them straight. And this is why when you use the color tool, the knife tool, you have the Z option to cut through everything. So if I press K and then Z, I can cut in half like that, both sides. I should also remind, as I said last episode, I'm using the old 2.79x shortcuts. Like I'm working in Blender 2.9. Oh, sorry, Blender 2.9.1. But yeah, since I started working with 2.7x, I got so used to those shortcuts that I couldn't get really used to the new ones. That's why I say a little bit disclaimer, my shortcuts may be a little different than yours, if you use Blender as well. But everything is cut. And we just have to delete those quads. Not that I hate quads, but you know, for this model, I don't like quads. Music be jamming though. Alright. Perfecto. Well, I mean, what I can see is it's good. I'm not the most optimal 3D modeler, but when it comes to make something look good, I'm gonna make it look good. Even if it's not the best practices. And we've got thingies. We can adjust from the top here our shape, because this still looks a little weird. I think the fingers are, the tips are maybe a little too thick. We're like 3 C's after. That's why I'm gonna use the very useful proportional editing tool to edit lots of vertices all at once. Setting just the tips here. I'm gonna adjust as well those right there. That's I'm pressing every single button. This bang bang. I'll take these two. Yeah. Dang, dang, dang. Alright. Make those larger. And those will make smaller again. So now our fingers have a little fall off. Make them, you know, less flat. Actually, the arm is still kind of flat. Wrist part, I'm gonna make it smaller, I think. Yeah. Yeah, wrist though it's gonna require, especially on a model like this, a couple of bend points, so I'm gonna have to split them a little more. Oh yeah, and I also got good news. I didn't expect that, but I didn't know. You know when last time I said we'll do custom shaders even though they're not supported? Well, I kinda got this point wrong. Because they are actually supported. So we're definitely going to do custom shaders for this model. Like 100%. And what I want to do for custom shaders is the beams, first off. That's going to be a custom shader on its own. And then the second custom shader we're going to use is for the model itself. Like on the links between the organic and the cybernetics, so those parts right there, I want some kind of animation like cubes and like squares, something cybernetic animating there. So we're definitely gonna play with some of those UVs. Yeah, this model is gonna be super fun to make and just bring it to life. It's gonna be super fun. And then we're already 45 minutes in. Darn. But you know, we've got what? 2 hours and 15 minutes left, so we've got plenty of time. Unlike that channel that died last week because their clock ran out. If you don't get the reference, then it's okay. It's fine. Should I do that for the elbow? No, you know what? I'm gonna keep it like this, and in case the weight painting goes wrong here, I'm gonna split it again. And this here is definitely a quad, and you all know what I'm doing with quads. Goodbye. I'm probably gonna do it this way though. Here now this whole part is going to bend. Like, it's gonna bend decent, I think. Like, geometry is weird, but we can definitely make it bend work here. And usually for like game avatars and stuff, you'd want the wrist to be kind of round so it bends easier, especially with those high Ks. And that's in any VR game that has full body avatars. The wrists are kind of hard to make and to have them bend correctly, especially if you're the coder of the game. Like, I've tried myself, and yeah, it's hard. Doable, but hard. Okay, so now I guess the arms are done. Yeah. That looks good. And yeah, also, one thing I'm gonna do with the arms once I'm completely done with the model and the splitting and everything, I'll take the arms and rotate them on this axis here, 90 degrees, so they're face down. And that way we'll be sure that our hands are faced correctly in game because of how the system works in the background. And it's kind of the same with any VR character for any other games. You want the hands to be facing down. It just happens that the sketch I've made here is, well, facing front. Because like I said last time, usually you also have a top sketch, and from that top sketch you'd have your hands like this. In my case though, I didn't need a top sketch. Well, I didn't feel the need to have one. So anyway, those legs. Let's see what we can do with them. And those are gonna be some low poly legs. We all love our low poly quads. How should I actually do it? I'm going to do it like this. Yeah, that's a quad. Definitely, we don't want quads here. So I guess I'll split it here. And will you please? Will you snap? Will you snap? Look at that. No, there's no. Why does it not? I always forget it's the left side I'm editing, not the right side. Oops. Here we go. Bang. Let's please. Pretty please. There we go. Those faces. Yeah, sharp become red. Yes, those here. Oh, this was gonna be a bit of a tricky one here. Okay, that's gonna be tricky though. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be tricky. Like usually all of my models, the hips are in the center are merged like that. But I noticed on other models that mostly depending on the character you make, they're not merged, and usually it's a bit easier for the weight painting when they're not merged in the center. So I started again, taking this into consideration. No, wait, we gotta connect these. but I don't know. Yeah, I think to be honest, this should be split in half. Yeah, it should be like that, I think. So if I did do it into in vertex mode, this and this, and now we're coming back with a quad. Ah, thank you, Planet Smasher. Glad you love my boob. Birdie boob. I guess a little thinner here. I'm gonna do this one instead. Yeah, on this model especially, it's really important to have the right edges at the right places. Because else it's just gonna not, it's just not gonna look good. And knowing my standards, it has to look good. Okay, merge this, and as we did for the other side, this, this, this. Perfecto. Here we go. Yeah. I approve. Okay, and as usual, let's. Well, I guess I did it last time, but since I restarted, I have to do it again. Goodbye, quads. You will not be missed. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? What happened there? Yeah, let me just merge that here. Here we go. Okay. Over here, over here. There. What? Okay. There's another split there I didn't notice. Why? Why a split there? I don't know. There we go. And just to be sure, I'm gonna remove the double, so merge by distance. There were actually two vertices merging together. I have no clue what they were. Okay, so now another tricky part here is going to be the feathers here. Because this is a bird, so there's like a transition between the feathers and the knee. And there's one technique I used on one of my previous birds, not on Bird, so the one you see here, but on a previous one I did for a college project. Probably because also I started it on some other bird models I found online. But it's gonna be having multiple layers of feathers. Like right here, I'm gonna raise those up. Where the feathers start right around there, I think. And I guess I'm gonna do some kind of contour. And I guess we can calculate around like 2 spikes per vertices. So that way we'd be able to do this. Let's try. And share this from top view instead. Share this from that one specific vertex over here. Because the worst case that can happen is that we need to do it as a texture, worst part. And this is what I usually do as well, but since this is super low poly, I guess we can use geometry. But knowing how it went last time, I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't work. Here we go. We got our first bit of geometry here. And this part kinda needs to bend. It should be fine though. Like, it shouldn't be completely destroyed. So now the geometry's wrong. And now the geometry looks weird. See, 1 hour mark. Ooh. 2 more hours to go. And if you're just tuning in on the stream, don't forget to give us a little sub. Follow us on Twitch and YouTube. And yeah, if you have questions on what I'm doing, or if you need help with making avatars and stuff, or 3D models in general, or Unity stuff and shader, whatever in game dev or avatar making, you can just ask and I'll answer you live on this stream. Oh boy, working in mirror like that can be a little tedious sometimes. I mean, as long as it works, I guess. You know what, though? You know, I'll keep it like this. I had an idea, maybe invert the spikes, so maybe the edges here, they were here. So that this the spikes would be not on the edge. Gonna make it a bit better to bend, but I guess we can try like this, you know. Like this stream is not gonna be like, this series is not gonna be like 3 episodes long, it's gonna be longer than that. There we go, and let me try, like so. Remain. Alright, let's go here, bang bang. It's one top view. And shear. At least in the 2.7x shortcuts, the shearing tool is Control Shift Alt S. It's kind of a quite the shortcut, I must say. And now we just need to do the back. I kind of copied the front on the back on the sketch, so the front is exactly the same as the back. So let's try to improvise on this one a little bit. Still a hassle with how the shortcuts work though, but with the mirror. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let me first make those edges. This here, and that's a triangle. Oh yeah, that's definitely way better in terms of geometry, yeah. I should have done that from the beginning. Like 2, 2, 2, 2. I think I'm gonna do that once I'm done with the back side. I'm gonna redo the front, but using this technique where the spikes are off the edges. Like you can see the edge here, this is a spike, because there's a bit of issue here. But with the inner spike on the edge, it's way easier, and it's that way better topology. I think I'm gonna do that, yeah. Once I'm done with that. Yeah. Of course I have to hide you. There we go. Face, face, face. Give me a face. The topology is way, way, way better. I'm gonna take those spikes here and I'm gonna restart them. Goodbye. You will be missed. No, this one, yeah. There, and there. Here we go. And yes. Right now, all I'm missing is spikes on this side here. Here we go. Way better. Less tries and easier to ban. Perfect. And what I'm going to do to make it a little more organic is I'm going to take all the spikes, nothing in between, and make them a little larger. And you see how it gives that little bit of a bump here? Makes it look way better. What I may do also is maybe add one more try here. We do this one because for some reason it was not on the right side. And I'll take, yeah, these make them maybe a bit smaller. Just to add that little bit more of a bump. And these ones here, I'm gonna rotate them so they face this way. Okay, let's see how that's gonna look. Oh, you know what? Because we've got lots of detail to work with. I'm gonna cut these and add a bit even more. Oop, that's that bad cut. Redo. And here we go. Some of those are so precise. Holy cow. Okay, it might not look good at first. We'll see. How if I merge this with this? No, it doesn't really look good. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep it flat. I'm gonna swap those triangles here. I think the perfectionist inside me is showing signs now. Uh-oh. I actually need to split this in half then. Yeah? See. Let's see. I mean, looks fine like that. A bit more bump, and it doesn't look weird on the transition either. Okie doke. I'll just split this in half now. There's one. The lonely vertex. It's like the second lonely vertex I encounter. And this is why you need some good bonding practices, which I don't seem to have. Oopsie. There you go. Edge. Now it's just a question of splitting these. So looks like tea. We'll see at the end how it looks. As long as we don't go too far, we should be good, I think. This just the edge. Thank you. There we go. Okay. So let's look here. So. Oh boy. That's not the right split here. Those ones. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I see what went wrong here. Ew. Probably do another. Can I do this? Yeah, I can continue. Perfect. Let's run this back. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna connect these two. Delete that one. Connect this to this. Now these two are gonna go here instead. Like those edges. Okay, this and connect this. Alright, there we go. Now we should have a fixed. Yeah, it's fixed. Yeah, perfect. Man, this music is in sometimes. height is equal. So what I'm gonna do is take not again. Oh no. Oh god, not again. Why you do this to me? Eh. Here we go, now we got something. Yeah. I'm gonna extrude all of this and merge all of those at the center and raise this up. So now we've got spikes. If it wasn't obvious. And to add a layer, as I said, I'm going to take all of these I'm going to duplicate, probably rotate like 90 degrees and also mirror, make them smaller. Taller. And those edges at the bottom. You get all of them? I got all of them. Wider. And bring it back up. And I prove this is not going to be the easiest to paint, but you know. Center. What is that edge center here? What the heck? Oh, where is an edge? I know that makes sense here. Well, I guess I'm gonna do not the entire vertex, just the edge. There you go. If I bring this back in, and I guess we can rotate it as well to try and get the perfect match. And also these, would be able to animate them using either a dynamic bone or, because shaders are supported, a custom shader. So we've got a layer here to make a bit more details. Looks like a mess, but you know, feathers are kind of a mess. So let's start on with that leg, shall we? Do you know one thing I'm gonna do, because this is getting quite annoying? I'm gonna take my sketch, dupe it and mirror it. Yeah, it's not perfect. Yep. Yeah, just so it's easier, because right now, we're making the left side and it's mirroring on the right side. So that means if I'm trying to edit the right side and trying to move it, it's gonna move the left side. So moving left moves it right, and moving right moves it left, which is a bit confusing. This is where I just mirrored the sketch so I can edit the left side as if I was editing the right side, because the organic leg is on the right side. Okay, now a knee is gonna require a little more topology. So it can bend correctly. And I guess we'll also be able to adjust those ones here. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Yeah. If you're just tuning for the stream, welcome. We're an hour and a half in already. Don't forget to give us a little follow. I'm making the stream every single week, each Sunday at 19 CET, and I've been having a lot of fun with it, so give us a little follow. If you can, obviously. Yeah, with that minor adjustment, it looks already way better. And this one can be merged at center. To be fair, I think that those are going to be the only equals I'm going to keep. Do I need to though? Yeah, I'm gonna have to without some heavy editing. Okay. Yeah, this part here is gonna be a mess to white paint. Oh boy, we're in for a ride. So this whole thing needs to move forward. So I'll take all of these and just move them forward. There we go. And there we go. I still cannot even press my shortcuts properly. Great. That edge here, I'm gonna delete it and again optimize it by doing this. But now the bend is gonna be a bit weird. Yeah, I'm gonna actually just, just gonna knife it. Like so. So at least we get a decent bend. Where is that other edge though? Where's that other edge? There you go. On it. Nailed it. So now it's going in. And make it wider and move them this way. Like as long as we can bend this without intersecting, that would be the best. Yeah, just to give that more low poly look, as usual. Yes. So we're now at the organic foot. Nice. Italian on a baby. Usually the talent's not the hardest part. I'm kind of used to making them, but they can be tricky in some cases. Especially when you forget to make this, just display the sketch without the darn. I guess I can quickly open up if my search bar will work. It's not photo I wanted to open. I wanted to open. There we go. And where's the? No, that's not it. Let me find it in my folders then. Because I can't seem to find it. Okay, it's this one. So I'll quickly export a version of the sketch without the the robotic leg. Here we go. Job done. That's gonna be a export persona. And by the way, if you're wondering what this software is, it's called Affiliated Designer. We're not affiliated with them, but I really find their software very useful. It's kind of like Photoshop and Illustrator, but you don't have to pay monthly, which is pretty good. Alright, so photos left. No. Cybernetic. Yeah, whatever, as long as we can recognize this is a different sketch. It's gonna be there. Sketches. Yeah, just there we go. Let's go back to our little blend file. And let's import a plane. This one. API, relative. Yeah, import. Where is it? It's here. This one. Item, copy position, paste it, copy position, paste it. This is 0. Just want this. And we scale it up. edges touch. Same with the top edge. There we go. Now. Now we can do the foot without being bothered by some robotic parts. That's the basic shape here. Basic shape. And okay, how many times I'm gonna have to split it? Split. Slash subdivide. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually 7 times. And then I count a little, well, yeah, I count a bit for the center here. So let's say 10 times. Alright, now let's do the edge shape, which should look something like this, maybe? What they do? What they do here? There we go. And also top shape. I I don't have any top sketch as usual, so I'm gonna have to eyeball it. And I've got a back sketch at least. Why ain't you in back face coding mode? Thank you very much. Back no folding. This one, yep. Come on, there you go. Yeah, this is technically the last part we'll do before we can enter the cybernetic stuff. Yeah, we're not missing a lot actually. Prepare. Keep it there. So, like so, like so. Alright. Yeah, one thing I'm gonna do as well, once I'm just gonna do one side and mirror it, even though the mirror is in the center here. I can actually mirror it manually for the foot, because it's not gonna be symmetrical anyway. It's gonna be a bit easier. Than to redo the entire other side manually. Because, you know, in 3D modeling, you have to find ways to make your job a little faster. There we go. I guess I can also take the opportunity here to color the leg in, so... And same with the viewport display. Here we go. Alright, so we got the back of the talon down. Well, the organic one, at least. Let's do the front. So the front one has 3 fingers. Why is this one showing? There we go. It may need to be a bit wider, actually. To fit those fingers, it might need to be a tiny bit wider, yeah. And those fingers are going to be pentagons. So, like so. And complete. Go make it flat. So where should the finger start? It should start right around here. Right, right around here. Here we go. And it's extrude. He's like so. Raise this up. Hold this down. And this one up a little bit. Hold this one down. It's down as well. Put this one down as well. Put this one up. And this we will all be able to merge at the center here. Just that bit more grip. I'm gonna lower this a little bit as well. What is happening with the shading of that face here? Like a double somewhere. Okay. I would not ask questions. But if you got questions, you can ask them. Yeah, I'm gonna use the knife tool here. Z enabled. Why didn't you cut here? Hold on, there's something wrong here. Why? It looks fine. That's weird. Boop, we will never know. And there's the center. Just make this flush. What happened there? What?
Yes, my bird seems defective. It arrived damaged to my house.
What happened there? Oh, you know what? It may have been the extrude. That could explain it. I'm gonna cheat a little bit just to fix it. I'm gonna do this. Take this edge, move it over here. Take this edge and move it here. Here you aligned. Yeah, and sometimes the extrude may be a little weird and it may just extrude in a direction you don't want to. So this is where you sometimes have to double check which axis is locked and which axis is getting extruded to. So yeah, we've got a little potty finger. Slash toe. Okay. And can you please go that way? Thank you very much. To make it a little more round, I guess I can do. Yeah, so we've got. Maybe look at a window. Let's just keep it flat. Actually, I don't know. if I did this, I think it would look better. Honestly, this is way better. Then add one cut here and one cut over here. Make this a little tiny bit smaller. Oh boy, okay, there you go. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep it flush. No, oops, oopsies. Keep it flesh. And move this a tiny bit back. I mean, you're not gonna look at toes all day either. Yeah, I think this looks good. What? It's using the B card. Great. Please, can you use leg? Leg. I'm gonna create a new material for the class. And yeah, like I said in the past episode, those materials, they're all gonna be deleted and they're gonna be merged into one using a texture. That way we'll be able to optimize rendering performance in game. Because yeah, we don't want a 5K poly avatar to have 7 FPS. Okay, maybe I'm going it's a bit exaggerated, 7 FPS, but you get the point. We don't want to impact performance for others. We want it to look cool and to be performant. That's the goal. Okay, let's see what I can do here to cut in what count. Maybe this, I don't know. That look cool. Okay, this split looks here. I think I'm gonna swap the edges. And make it like this instead. Yeah, that's better. And I'm actually gonna keep the split here. Yeah, I actually need to keep the split here so it bends correctly. Like, it would look cool, but it won't bend correctly if we don't do it this way. It's taking shape. Okay, we've got 55 minutes to go. And we're almost done with the entire body. We may be able to start with the cybernetics. We'll see if we can manage to finish those toes. It's a bit on the split side. Obviously, I don't want those fingers to be facing all one direction like that. So what I'm gonna do, keep this one here as a reference. Though I might have to quickly get out of vertex because I deleted the previous one. Oops. It's just, oh, please on the active element. Thank you. And there's an extra. Okay, no, okay. I thought it was an extra edge, but no, it's fine. And now everything is equal. No, that's not like that. Go back. What did I do? Here we go. That's better. Much better. And now I can do one like so. Yes. Hi. Find this. Yeah. So this toe here, I'm gonna take the vertex here and I'm gonna rotate it. How many degrees? Like 5 seems like a good balance, I think. 5 or 10. Seems like a good balance, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do the same with the cybernetic leg. And yeah, what might happen is that if we do this for all the toes in the center are gonna be intersecting. But it's not a problem as long as we can weight them properly. Because I kind of did the same with this bird you see on at my little webcam, but I managed to find a way that I spun the talons away, just so those don't intersect at all. But I saw another model, a bird model, where those toes actually intersect. It's just harder to weigh, but it's doable. especially when the mech part, you don't really need to have like smooth weight. It's really like solid, because metal doesn't bend, you know. It's just gonna be the rubber in the center. And there are ways to also hide in weight painting mode. Like, I wouldn't say ways to hide, because in reality you can't really hide parts of a mesh when you're in weight painting mode. There's ways to mask, but I've never really used the masking function of weight painting. I always just find a cheaper way of getting my way around it. As we call in the domain, improvising. Why is this not... Darn it. I can't make stuff centered. It's unbelievable. There we go, that's better. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Okay, these in a triangle pattern here. Perfect. Ah, yes, we're back with a little puzzle here. Me love puzzles. I actually try to make it a bit less targeted, like so. Yeah. This one I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, it looks fine. I might add a cut here because this is gonna bend as well. Alright. So now what I'm going to do, I will take all of your faces are belong to me. Except the middle toe. That one is not mine. You can keep it. Dupe it. Mirror it, recalculate normals. Okay, and yet, you see the problem there? You see the problem there? This is what I mean by intersecting. So for this, I'll go to the modifier, disable clipping. Oh, the toes are actually holy. Oh boy, those are wide out. Next, I'm gonna align it with the middle toe here. At least since we have a mirror, we can actually just disable it for now. And now we can take those. Merge here at last. Take these ones, merge. Take these ones, merge. These ones, merge. These ones, merge. And then fill in those spaces. I will have to do that. Oh boy, I should have done this face first. I'll take up to here. Please. Please do it. Darn it. Tip. And over here. Perfect. Like this. Active element. 0. I'm gonna actually take the entire back. This music's a bit too intense. Let me just. There you go. Yeah. Here we go. This and scale to 0. And then merge by distance. Here we go. And of course, we fill in that little face right there. Alright. Yeah, missing the two in the back here. That shouldn't be a huge problem. So, hold up. This is not a pentagon. Yeah, so this door is gonna be like. Like this. I'm gonna go in wireframe and cut it with the Z mode enabled. Merge this here and cut it to here. So we get a good split. We're still working with triangles here, so. And yeah, this is exactly what happened last time, so. I'm gonna extrude and just unlock it entirely. So, merge at center. Yep. I'll just enable quick and quick. There we go. And this is gonna be a claw. Here we go. And I always forget those sort of shortcuts. Here we go. Here we go. We can re-enable mirror. No, those are big feet. I'm powerful, but big. I mean, we've got 40 minutes to adjust. We've got 40 minutes. might actually make them a little tiny bit smaller. And the feet, I'm gonna align them with the 0 here. So the origin. So this still, it's super small for you, but this little tiny orange dot there. Okay, that feels a bit better in terms of size. Okay, so yeah, the final thing I just almost forgot before we can do the mech part is going to be the tail. So for the tail, I think we got 7 feathers. The 1 in the center and 3 on each side. At least it's not gonna be that hard. Right? So for the tail, I'm gonna enable this. Let's see. This sketch I have here. Okay, so the center feather is different in terms of patterns. So we'll have to do the center feather separate from the other feathers. And those feathers I'm gonna separate. One vertex. That one is centered. Clipping, please. And I'll just move it a bit up to where the tail ends. And we can always adjust the size when you model something. Like you're following the sketch, but you can always adjust. Just like I did with the tines. They were a little too big on the actual model, so I made them just a tiny bit smaller. Yeah, for separate parts like this, if that's a separate part that's linked, that's supposed to be attached to the model, but you decide to make it separate, one thing I do is intersect that mesh with the outer mesh. So that way when we deform the mesh, there's less chances of it coming out. Simple. Simple but effective, as we say. Back view, please. Okay, so this, I'm gonna hide the leg. It's easier like this, so. I split this in half. Yeah, this one we can actually use quite simply a split like this. Give me the pattern because it's not gonna bend too much. It's gonna bend, like with a dynamic bone. It's gonna bend, but not too much. And knowing this is flat, it's quite easy. totally so precise. Yes. Oh, come on. Here we go. And I don't think this time, like, I think that's gonna be one of the exceptions that we're gonna keep quads. We'll see how it looks, but you know, we will experiment. This is gonna be red, and those are gonna be white. Okay, the curve might be a little too intense here. Let me make it a little more flat. Because yeah, we also have to do the insides. But even though with a custom shader we can enable double-sided, this uses a lot more resources. And knowing it's mostly gonna be for the tail, we don't need to re-render every single face, like for each side. Because it can be useful, but it can also be quite performance heavy, depending on your avatar. Here, I'm sure it wouldn't be a real problem, but I wouldn't want to risk it. So I'm gonna make a double side myself. Because on the front sketch, also the pattern here is not on the back. That's why I'm making a separate sided completely. So this one is. So I guess I'll take not this one, thank you. So, what am I doing? Here we go. I died. Went down this a little bit. There. Oh, what happened there? What happened there? Why is it making a quad? Oh, it's not that. Oh, okay. All right, I should probably do this one. Yeah, I see the problem here. Right. Take this, and that's gonna be a regular color. for the bends, I'm just gonna quickly do quick and dirty cuts. So that's one feather done. 6 more to go. And we've got half an hour. So yeah, cybernetics are gonna be next episode, I guess. Oh boy, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Here we go. I'm gonna take one sip of iced tea. Nice. Yeah, I always had one with me. Like, give me 5 liters of iced tea, I'll drink it in like 5 minutes. Okay, so those feathers are quite special. Actually, I'm gonna flip them like this. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do them from scratch. And you also notice, okay, so technically you have not 6, but 5 feathers to make. Because one of them is actually cybernetic. Which I find that nice little detail. Like, not only he got hurt a lot, he got his arm and leg amputated. What a nice fitting music, thank you. I don't want like synth rock. But yeah, he had to get his arm and leg removed and replaced with cybernetic, but one of his tail feathers got also removed. Poor him. Poor Rye. Here we go, like so. So we can have a little thickness to it. Okay, what is the pattern now? Okay, it's quite a simple pattern. I'm gonna split this in half. That down. Up to here. At least I'm gonna make a face out of. Take those edges, subdivide, take this edge, move it up. Make one extra here. It's gonna be the same with the under it. So, FedEx mode. Alright. And I can quite easily take this, merge it there, take this, merge it here, take this face, and take this. Face. Wrong face. Well, I'm actually gonna hide this tail feather in the meantime. Alright, it was alright, no, it's just that for some reason this feather is a bit deformed. What happened there? Will you stop with rock music? Thank you. Something more calm. Ah. Hey, what happened there actually? Oh, I see what the problem is. I did this edge on the wrong vertex. I wanted to do it on this vertex. Well, this is... Okay, now we're back on track. Here, and merge at last. Edge, close this, edge, close this. Now we can make our face right here, and our face right here. And on top here, we make another edge. And then we close it. Like so, and like so. And then now it's completely deformed because I messed up at there. the first part I messed up. Oh boy. Actually no, it's not that bad. I can just actually lower this. I mean, I cannot seem to get it just right. Wow. Let me just restart. What is up with that music? Dissolve edge, not edges, I want dissolve vertices. Okay, we've got our base shape. Perfect. I think we can actually merge those. To make it even more sharp. Here? Yeah, that seems good. Yeah, we've got a little less than 20 minutes before the stream ends. Oh, yeah, we'll have the time to finish the tail, I think. Which edge did I get? Did I get the top? Okay, I got the top. I want to get the bottom as well. Oh, it's this one I want to split. So it's a divide. Where's my vertex? There it is. Right down. Take this. Subdivide. And move it up. Now I'm gonna make a face out of it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. There we go. Connect this here, connect this here. There we go. But what happened there? Is that a face? Yeah, there's a face. Okay. Goodbye, face. Oh boy. Hold up this face. Goodbye. Only face. One face. This edge has nothing to do here. Connect this. Connect this. Connect this. I think now we're good. And then connect this here, and that should be the last one, if you're going to this one. Oh, I think we got it now. And this is why you never go, oh, that's gonna be easy, right? Because this was a little harder than I expected. For the wrong reasons, though. But now that we've got the tail feathers, at least that one dealt with, we should be good, I think. to make the rest. Well, I mean, to make the rest, I'm just gonna to do that one. Actually, is there a pattern in the center? No, there's not. Okay. Easy. Actually, what I'm gonna do is, one thing with tail feathers is that the best thing you can do so they don't intersect when the bones bend is to align the bending point of all of the feathers, or even clothing that we'll do later. It's gonna be best to align the bending points. Right, so anyway, now when that's gonna bend, each edges are gonna be in the same spots, so it's gonna be way, way, way easier to rig, and also it's gonna look better. Okay, so that's 2 extra feathers. Let's take this, rotate it a little bit. Bring that 1 feather here, and dupe it again. Bring that 1 feather here. And you can also rotate it so it doesn't look too bad. Like this last feather should be aligned over here. Not perfect just yet, but we can spin those feathers around a little bit. So for example, this I'm going to spin this way. And one I'm going to spin, align it this way. And this one, this way. And then it's just a question of having them intersect correctly. I'm gonna spin this one a little more. And we'll also adjust the bending points. Okay. Now let's adjust those bending points so they are aligned correctly together. And I'm gonna make them a little curved as well. I find it a little better, especially when it's tail feather. Maybe that one's decent. One's still kind of fine. This one's gonna be a bit more tinkering. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoying the stream. Because I'm definitely enjoying making this. Oh boy, it's missing some points in the back. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll align the top and then we'll align the back. Afterwards, I guess. So now those are aligned. Do we have time to fix those back faces? I think so. Why? Oh, okay, that's weird. Okay, that's what's weird. Okay. So, okay, that one's fixed. Let's hide. Oh man, running short on time. Oh man, uh-oh. Oh, that is super quick. Why doesn't it? Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have the time. If it doesn't want to cut here, I'm not gonna have the time. About to fix all of them. Oh boy, what are you doing now? Why? Wow. That explains it. This is not cut either. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 4. Yeah, I won't have the time to fix everything, unfortunately. And I ended a 5th one. Well, actually, I didn't. Yeah. I'm just gonna unhide everything and just show what we have right now. So yeah, this is what we have right now. So yeah, apart from that little issue on the tail, yeah, the body is pretty much complete. How y'all like it? So this is what we have so far. And I guess next time what we're gonna do is, well, fix up those bends for the tail. And then once that's done, I guess we'll be able to start with the cybernetics. Now that's gonna be awesome. We're also fixing some material issues. Yeah, that looks awesome. Man, I can't wait to continue. Like, I'm so sad each time the stream ends, I have to wait 1 week before even continuing it. Which is a bit sad, but yeah, I'm super excited to continue. Need bazooka on the shoulder and pretty much ready. But I mean, he'll have some epic claws. He doesn't need a bazooka. He can just shred through anything with his claws. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed the stream. Give us a little follow so you don't miss any of the other streams. We have also some building streams. Building streams once per week. We've got this stream right here once per week at each Sunday at 19 CT. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next Sunday. Same hour, same time, same place. Bye-bye.